Hey world, it's being when to come back with another video. Guys, first of all, I want to say that anybody that know me know that I'm an empath and know that I love everyone, okay? But being in this world, I understand that, you know, in this country, in America, and that's the thing that trips me out, guys. We call ourselves Americans, right? But then we know that an Italian named Amerigo Vespucci came over here, and I mean, it blows me away that we identify ourselves like that. You dig? Americans. Have you ever asked yourself where that name comes from? Americans, and why it's called the Americas? Think about it for a minute. Now, unless you guys can tell me that America is named for a different reason, what I do know is that there was an Italian explorer named Amerigo Vespucci, okay, that came over here, and that's why they named this land America. So if someone else can enlighten me, I would appreciate it, as well as Africa. Now, some of the more enlightened people, you guys understand that, I could be Akibo, not Akibo, that's one of my students' names. Acabellum. Acabellum was one of the names of that land that the original people come from, Acabellum. As well as some of you guys know during the Punic Wars, right, when Hannibal was fighting, up in the northern African region, that he was fighting a Roman, a Caucasian, named Africanus. And it wasn't until the Third Punic War that Africanus actually defeated Hannibal. And if you don't know the story, Hannibal actually used elephants to defeat the Romans or the Greeks. Okay? And I don't like to refer to them as Romans and Greeks. I like to say, Caucasians. And Africanus actually used the same method to get Hannibal and defeated him in the Third Punic War. And there are some discrepancies about the story. They refer to the Afro-melanated people in that northern African region, south of the Mediterranean region as Afris. Now, I don't know whether that's before or after, but I do know that someone named Africanus Scipio defeated Hannibal in the Punic Wars. And all of a sudden, that region was called Africa, at least that northern region. But then all of a sudden, the whole continent was called Africa. So do your research, family. This is just a historical analysis about names of continents. In America, we know that there was a guy named Amerigo Vespucci. In Africa, we know that there was a guy by the name of Africanus Scipio that actually was fighting against Hannibal, who was part of the North African tribes over there. I should say tribal communities. Now, if you look at a picture of Hannibal, there are some discrepancies. There's a coin with Hannibal on it, and it depicts him with woolly hair, and there's only certain people with woolly hair, and he has our features. Now, has Hannibal ever been depicted as Afro-melanated on the television? No, I don't think so. But how many of you guys have ever heard of Africanus Scipio? Okay? So, guys, I just want to come back with a quick video. Make sure you hit the notification button so you know when I'm dropping another video. Guys, I'm going to go live tonight. So, 8 o'clock tonight, I'm going live. And I want to talk about this mortgage loan and how to actually go to certain institutions to invest. Because remember, it's not about, you being outside the game. It's about you being in the game. And remember, as long as you have the knowledge and information, you can be successful. Pay yourself first, okay? All right, family. In the meantime, between time, may the Most High Saudi bring you joy, and being well is out of 5,000.